think my expectations for the Northern Lights are inherently linked to being in Lapland because it's a place that everyone knows about seeing the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights are gonna have a bunch of different colors from what I understand. I think the Northern Lights are an authentic experience for me because that's a kind of life-changing experience for me. So yes, it is, yeah. The only chance to see the Northern Lights. Well, if they weren't there, that would suck. I mean, I want to see them. And still very surreal coming out here and realizing that I'm in Rovaniemi. If you live in Finland, you get complacent and you feel like, oh, okay, it's just the Northern Lights, but I think it's good to come out here and experience it because not everyone gets to see this. You can come out, like I said, not so far from the center and kind of, I don't know, it sounds weird to say, but like think about your life or something, right? You can just take time for yourself and
in a different way than
of course, right? You just relax and it's nice. Yeah, I think it was disappointing for sure because you come to Lapland and that's one of the things that you want to see, and only being here for a short time I'd have liked to see them, especially at this time of the year, but it's the way it goes, so hopefully I'll come back and I'll get to see them again. Being in Lapland, I'm still in this different part of the world and I still get the that northern factor that they always talk about, still experiencing something interesting that not very many people get to see or feel, and I can share that with others, that even though I didn't see the Northern Lights, you know, maybe another day you can come and be more lucky than I am to see them. My expectations for tomorrow, I'll get to see, you know, pictures and imitations of the Northern Lights, but it's not going to be the same experience as being outside and seeing them move the way they do in the real darkness and such. But I think it'll be interesting to see it as how they prescribe it to you, right? For me, it's not going to be the real experience and understanding of it, but it will put on a good show.
When you come here to see the Northern Lights and then you hear about this exhibition here that you can watch and fake northern lights. How do you feel it?
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
When I did go and look at it, I think it even went lower than I thought it would. If I were a tourist coming to Rovaniemi and I paid to come in here, and I got a tour of the exhibit and I got to see this fake Northern Lights or the exhibition of the Northern Lights, I'd want it to maybe have a little bit more work put into it. But in that sense, obviously it's hard to capture the essence of it and what the Northern Lights really mean. And I think they did put a little bit of meaning into it with the history of it and the beliefs surrounding the Northern Lights, to maybe have a little bit more work put into it. But in that sense, obviously it's hard to capture the essence of it. This is a little bit more eccentric and more exciting for me, because we get to see amateur photographers putting their work in here into this exhibit, and everyone's going to walk in here. I don't want to be confrontational or rude, but if you want to kind of experience these pictures and let them sink into you a little, it's not nice to have, you know, people yelling loudly or screaming, fighting with their family, right? So I think that gives more to the fact of why you should be going out into nature, you know, on top of some hill somewhere in Lapland and seeing them by yourself, where it's quiet and you can just enjoy the peacefulness of the situation, right? And when I think of the Northern Lights, this is authentic, right? Not something that's been generated on a computer. People have captured these moments and experienced it, and they've put their quotes onto here too, right? What they were doing at the time, how they felt. If you read these quotes, it's like people have their mind blown that this could even be in existence. I think that this is a little bit more touching, I could say. It makes you want to hunt for the Northern Lights and gives you a little bit more drive to see them.